We live in a world where people say the moon landing was phony, and on the other side they say WWE is real. Well, to prove them untrue, some people, including American entrepreneur Jeff Bezos, are envisaging steps much further ahead, creating a human colony on the moon. Jeff Bezos has revealed his Blue Moon Lunar Lander, which is made by his space company Blue Origin. Don't you have any idea about it? No need to worry, because in today's video I'll be telling you all about this Blue Moon Lunar Lander. Stay tuned in the video. Welcome to Bezos Space. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update on Amazon, Blue Origin, or anything related to the talented, influential tech icon and billionaire Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, chairman of Amazon and founder of Blue Origin, revealed his space company's lunar lander, and during an invite-only presentation to media and space industry executives, Bezos said that, "This vehicle is going to the moon. We were given a gift, this nearby body called the moon." Bezos also added that the moon is a promising place to start up manufacturing in space due to its lower gravity than the Earth. Getting resources from the moon takes 24 times less energy to get it off the surface compared to the Earth, Bezos said, and that is a huge lever. Since the Apollo lunar lander first sent humans to the moon, just 12 astronauts have walked on the lunar surface. While nobody has set foot on its surface since 1972, there are plans in place to return people to the moon. To improve our proficiency of the moon and carry out experiments on its surface, people and machinery need to be delivered there by lunar landers. One of these currently being formulated is the Blue Moon Lander, created by the personally funded aerospace manufacturer Blue Origin. The company, which also directs space tourism, is owned by Jeff Bezos. The Blue Moon wasn't selected for NASA's Artemis missions, but Blue Origin strives to utilize the moon lander in forthcoming missions and achieve nourished human presence in space, according to their website. The Blue Moon spacecraft is a lunar lander designed to haul cargo, and potentially people, to the lunar surface on future missions. Once completed, Blue Moon should be competent in delivering nearly 10,000 pounds to the moon. By comparison, NASA's Apollo lunar module, the LM, was designed to haul up to 11,000 pounds. Blue Moon's extraordinary cargo capacity, coupled with modern technology, could stimulate the stuff of sci-fi dreams. Not only could the spacecraft tow the shipment needed to build lunar bases or telescopes on the moon, but it also might safely land many batches of astronauts on the lunar surface. What we're trying to do is enable a future in which people can live and work on the moon as part of a broader vision of millions of people living and working in space someday, Blue Origin's chief scientist, Steve Squires, said in an interview with Astronomy last year. Bezos has also revealed the company's BE-7 rocket engine. It's largely made of printed parts, he said. "We need the new engine, and that's what this is also. It's time to go back to the moon, and this time stay," he added. The Blue Moon Lander, which started up development work in 2016, uses self-sufficient technology to land with exactness. Equipped with LiDAR, light detection and ranging, sensors, Blue Origin claims that it is safeguarded to land within 23 meters of the pre-planned landing spot. Also, to scan the moon, laser beams are shot at its surface to create a computerized image of the terrain. This curbs the lander from tumbling into hazards and allows the flattest nearby surface to be chosen. Bezos gave only limited details a few years ago about Blue Origin's lunar ambitions. In a program the company called Blue Moon, it was said that it would deliver a couple of tons of cargo to the surface of the moon to commence building the infrastructure of a lunar base. Blue Origin, jointly with its partners Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and Draper, won a total of $579 million contract in 2020 to build a human landing system for NASA's Artemis program. Although engineers had been working on the lunar lander since 2016, it wasn't revealed to the public until 2019, and this contract was considerably accelerating its development. It was a 40-foot full-scale mock-up that was made out of two different components, the ascent element, AE, and the descent element, DE. The mock-up will mainly perform as a platform to test out crew operations, i.e., how to get astronauts, equipment, and supplies off and on the vehicle. It could also enable the teams to examine things like cabin ergonomics, viewing angles from the cabin, and what the ordeal is like entering and leaving the vehicle while wearing a sturdy spacesuit, according to Space News. The first mission was directed for 2020 in coalition with government programs like the Boeing-built NASA Space Launch System rocket. But in May of last year, Bezos suggested that Blue Origin may develop Blue Moon on its own. Blue Origin's most striking program has been its New Shepard rocket system, which the company is cultivating to send sightseers to the rim of space for 10 minutes. New Shepard has flown on 11 test flights, with its capsule built to carry 6 passengers, attaining an altitude of more than 350,000. The capsule accentuates massive windows, providing broad views of the Earth in space. The company plans to send its first humans on board a New Shepard rocket sometime in the next year, but it has yet to begin selling tickets. Blue Origin told CNBC last year that it will only offer tourists a ride to space after our first human flights. Additionally, New Shepard has befriended as a test bed for the company to develop its own reusability system. Like SpaceX's Falcon 9 rockets, the largest part of the New Shepard rocket, the first stage booster, comes back and lands on a tangible pad promptly after launch. The Blue Moon Lander also uses liquid hydrogen as fuel. This propellant was preferred with future prospects in mind. Scientists now know that there is water ice on the moon from which hydrogen can be taken out. By selecting these elements to power the lander, Bezos hopes that one day the spacecraft can be refueled in space using the moon's resources. When separating water into its elements, oxygen is also released, which can be utilized in breathing equipment. If Blue Moon gets the green light, it won't just be a victory for Blue Origin, it will also be a major milestone for their partners. That's because Blue Moon can't fully reach the lunar surface without several additional spacecraft components assembled by other contractors. Once it's all put together, the multi-company team calls their Human Landing System spacecraft the Integrated Lander Vehicle, which will contain facets for lunar transfer as well as both descent and ascent. Though this is only the start, Blue Origin still has its work cut out before the lander will get even close to launching, including the advancement of the rocket engines powering the different stages. Humanity will enhance across the solar system, with a human population of more than 1 million residents and working in space. Morgan Stanley promoted Bezos' investments in space as a force in the industry that brings financial muscle unlike any other. Blue Origin is one of several space companies which Morgan Stanley said will up the ante this year. If successful, Blue Moon and the larger integrated lander vehicle would permit crewed missions to the lunar surface that last much longer than anything seen during the Apollo era. Blue Moon's cargo carrying capacity also makes it like a reusable payload train to the moon's surface. Yet, before the craft can prove its worth, Blue Origin and the rest of the national team will need a substantial boost in funding to break out of developmental limbo. Well, apart from our expectations and thoughts, what do you think about Jeff Bezos and the future of its Blue Moon? Let us know in the comments below. And most importantly, if you want to be updated on every single topic related to Amazon, Blue Origin, and the billionaire tech icon Jeff Bezos, then you should consider subscribing to the channel and pressing the bell icon. See you in the next one. Until then, peace.